Brianacarly.
Y'all, I got ghosted for the first time in my life, and it is not a good feeling. It is definitely a weird feeling because, like, why did you disappear? What did I do? Like, what's going on? You can't tell me something. What's wrong? How do you just wake up and decide, like, yeah, I don't want to talk to her no more? And it's been, like, we've been talking for like 6-7 months. Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you do that? Like, ghosting is so weird because what do you got going on in life? And then the thing is, I feel like you got to really process it. Is like, it's most likely nothing you did wrong in some cases. Like, a person might just have a lot of other stuff that they're just not telling you about. But I guess, being full of myself, I just never thought that, like, who would ghost me? Like, what is there not to like? And you would just, like, disappear on me after, like, however amount of time. And I think that is so disrespectful to ghost somebody. Like, I can understand disappearing on somebody like you've never met, or it was just casual conversations. But if you don't invest the time in each other, if Muggs is, you sitting there telling me you love me, so how all of a sudden you ghost me? What's going on? Is everything okay at home? So yeah, I got ghosted for the first time, and it is not a good feeling. So yeah, I'm not a ghoster, but I know a lot of people joke about just going ghost. But I've always been the type of person, like, I'm going to let you know what rubbed me wrong and why I'm no longer going to be dealing with you. Like, I've always been that type. And me experiencing this, sorry, I was in my nose, is all the reason why I will still let a person know, like, yeah, I'm not interested. I don't want to be bothered. Because to leave somebody who you just got done telling I love you, to just all of a sudden no longer respond to anything, don't answer calls or whatever, that is insane. That is really crazy to do that to a person. Like, it really have a person just like, what's wrong? What did I do? What did I do? It's more so like, what did I do? What did I do? Is it because I took a poop at your house? Like, what's going on? I don't know. It just have you questioning everything. Like, what's going on? I think it's really that, like, lack of closure that does it. And I'm not even the type of person who seeks closure. Like, if we fall out, that's that. I don't need to know why. But this one, it's like, what happened? The last encounter was a great encounter. So what about it was made like, yeah, this is the last time I'm talking to her? Because I was fooled. You're sitting there talking about when's the next time I'm going to come spend time with you. And then all of a sudden, nothing. Nothing at all. That sounds like a person also had some other type of relationship going on or something. That's all I could process that as. Because how are you having this such amazing time with a person and then you just flake out? You just disappear. And it's not like this was just a couple of weeks. Like, you've been communicating with this person like 7 months. Wild. Ugh. That's annoying. I'm just on here talking. Don't mind me. And then I guess it's given like this is the first time I ever felt rejection, because what's going on? Basically, you didn't communicate it with me that you rejected me now, but it's like I straight got rejected. That's all it is. That's what it feels like. And now I see how, first off, people need to know how to control their emotions. You need to be emotionally responsible. But I see how rejection can end up translating into something negative and outburst. But, like, handle yourself. But yeah, because it's like, what do you mean? It's just going to disappear on me? And I ain't do nothing to you? I was showing effort. I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. What do you mean? That's where it comes from. But you just gotta learn how to just deal with your emotions and get over it. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, this is my first time being ghosted. It definitely give you like PTSD and scared for your next situation. Like, what if you just dip out without saying anything was wrong? What if you just disappear? What if you let it go on for 2 years and then decide, I don't want to talk to this lady no more. I'm just not gonna ever respond to anything. That's crazy. Why are y'all creating traumas for people when you don't have to? It could just be a simple, this ain't it, I got something else going on. But everybody just can't be that honest. That's all it is. Everybody just can't be that honest. But I can say one thing, I'm gonna try my best to not let that mess with the trust I have for other people in my future. But that's insane. And then what's even worse to me is like, you ghosted a person and you're not even bothering to remove them off social media. So no longer responding to, or whatever the case is, right? But you're still posting to social media, so I know the messages I did send are just getting ignored. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, random little car rant session, vent session. This is why you just gotta stay unavailable, because what? These folks don't be having no reason to do you how they do you, and they run you through the mud. That's crazy. And then shame on me for being so full of myself that I'm like, who would ghost me? I always see people talking about that on the internet, but I don't know why. I never really paid close attention to that, because I've never encountered a situation where I was just blatantly ghosted. But yeah, totally not cool if you've actually invested time with a person, you've spent a lot of time and mutual efforts. It's totally confusing to the person on the receiving end. So if it is a situation where you don't necessarily have to ghost a person, I feel like you should just let them know. Let them know exactly what something is, because to end like a weekend so fun, like how do you just all of a sudden stir up the room and confuse a person? But I am also glad that once I pick up on something like that, you can't come back. If you do me like that and disappear, there's no coming back. There's no sob story you can give. I give people who have issues, but a simple text to let somebody know you're going through something, that would have worked. But to just disappear and think it would be friendly enough to come back, no. And so maybe I should just remove the person off my social media. It's like, at the same time, I don't want to seem like I'm bothered, so just leave them there. But I don't know. But yeah, I always feel like if something has you really puzzled and confusing, like if something has you really puzzled and confused and it just got you wondering like, what did I do, what's going on, if it got you really down about something, let it go and don't let it come back. That's it. That's all. Let it go and don't let it come back. Because no, I'm not giving somebody multiple chances to come and confuse me, to come and stir up my world. Because yeah, this is the first time I've ever gotten ghosted, and no, you're not about to play with my emotions. I already be stressed out enough with life in general, so you're not about to come and add to it. That's insane. Not doing it.